Good morning, guys, and thanks for clicking on this quick little update video. I know not all of you are going to watch this, but for those that do, I appreciate you guys a lot. So it's Friday, about 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm just here at work in the office, and I just wanted to give you guys this quick update on a couple things. The first update, and the positive one, the cat that we rescued, we took her the following morning to the Chilliwack Safe Haven for cats. It's a rescue that takes in cats that have been abandoned, and they're given the care and the love and the shots and all that good stuff, and then put up for adoption. So that is really good, and we're looking forward to kind of seeing this cat's journey in the future. The volunteer that did take the cat in, she thinks the cat was pregnant, which is kind of unfortunate because she's such a tiny little thing. But hopefully that goes well, and we feel extra good that we did what we did, because now she'll be having her babies in a safe environment. So that is really, really good. The truck I saw from the cooking video. Now, we hadn't heard anything or seen anything until last night and Thursday. My son is the maintenance guy at the Flying J, which is just outside of Hope on Highway 1. He called me about 8:30 asking me, hey, is that truck still stolen? And I said, I'm not 100% sure. Why? And he's like, because it's parked right beside my truck. So I asked for a picture. He sent me a picture, and sure enough, it was the truck. The only thing different about it is it had a different wheel on the back, on the passenger side. So I'm assuming driving up the back roads or whatever, driving it like you stole it, probably killed that tire. But sure enough, it was it. And I immediately raced over with Cheyenne, but I wanted to make sure that before I called that it was the truck. So as I was driving from our house over to the Flying J, it's about a 5-minute drive. Cheyenne was on her phone, reaching out to the girl who made the post, asking, hey, is your truck still stolen? Unfortunately, we didn't hear from her. But when I got to the Flying J, I parked a spot behind it. I kind of wish now that I would have backed my vehicle right up to it. But in my head at that time, I was thinking, okay, this person doesn't have insurance, and the last thing I want is to have my vehicle being damaged by some person who has nothing to lose. So when I got there, we started taking the video, and I'll put that in right now.
I was gonna try and wait till he came out to talk to him, like, hey man, nice truck, because who knows the guy could have got back.
And right away, I was comparing the truck to the pictures. The rims were the same, the hood scoop was the same. If you look at the one picture or the video of the front of the truck, the grill, the emblem is missing. And I referred back to the original post, and the emblem is missing. That's the truck. So I immediately got on the phone with 911. This time I didn't call the non-emerge. I thought, you know what, it's here, and let's get something done about it. And also, one thing to add is it had a green BC license plate. Now, I've been in BC for about 10 years. I've never, ever seen a green license plate. It had a tag on it that said 1981. So I knew that was a red flag also. So I called 911 while Cheyenne is just kind of, keeping around the truck, taking video, to show the police if need be. And I'm on 911, and I don't know if I got a trainee or what, but the guy was just asking kind of stupid questions. constantly asking me, you know, how do I know it's the truck? And again, when you guys see the picture and you watch now some of the video, it's not a hard truck to miss. So as I was on the phone with 911, and by this time it was probably a couple minutes, the guy came out with a whole bunch of food. And as I was on the phone with 911, I walked up and said, "Hey, buddy, this truck is stolen, you know?" And he looked at me and said, "No, it's not." And immediately I kind of got like, oh, you know, shit, you know, am I making a mistake here? But that's all he said. And as quick as I thought, you know, those thoughts, I could already see in his eyes that he was pooping his pants. So he jumped in the truck and started it. And then his girlfriend came out, and we got really good video of her. They didn't peel out of there, but they definitely, you could tell, were in a hurry. And as soon as they backed up and took off, that's when Cheyenne and I got into our truck and we went on a pursuit. The entire time I was still talking to 911, giving them, you know, basically play by play, you know, what street they're on at this point, and, you know, just trying to give them as much information so we could get this guy caught. As soon as I basically pulled out onto the Flood Hope Road, the guy was almost gone. He was flying. And fortunately, with having the rooftop tent, the awning, and everything else on our truck, I'm limited to how fast I can go. Now, sure, could I have floored it and done 180K? Absolutely. But at what cost? You know, I probably would have destroyed my rooftop tent because they're rated for about 120 kilometers. My awning probably would have got destroyed. It just wasn't worth it. So they got on to Highway 1 heading westbound, which is towards Jones Lake. And I was on the phone still. I'll put up the time here of the call and just how long I was on the phone with. And when I got about halfway to Jones Lake, the guy, the operator, 911 operator, said, again, for probably the third time, "How do you know that this was the truck?" And by this point, I was just kind of getting frustrated because they had the opportunity. You know, Hope's a pretty small town. Yes, could the police have been, you know, on different calls? But I really do think this was some type of training because I could hear basically another voice in the background asking the questions, and the call taker was repeating those. So I don't know, you know, if because of this there was a delay, but it was definitely frustrating. And I got frustrated with the guy, just said, "Hey, you know what? I'm a car guy. I see a vehicle, I'll remember that vehicle for the rest of my life." And seeing a lowered Chevy truck driving up a back road that is in as good a condition as it is, I'm not going to miss it. And it stands out. And again, I explained I have the picture. It's the truck. They told me to stop pursuing immediately. And obviously, I kept going all the way to Jones Lake. Now, Jones Lake, there's two exits. I took the first exit, hoping that maybe if he would have just kept going, he would get off in the second exit, and I would maybe be able to, you know, and meet him that way. And I kind of thought, okay, he's going to beat me on the highway, but he ain't going to beat me on the Forest Service Road. Unfortunately, I was basically, I don't want to say driving on fumes at that point, but after work, I just went home, didn't bother getting gas. I was going to get gas, you know, this morning. So me venturing up Jones Lake was a risk. I was risking, you know, my truck running out of gas just getting to the Jones Lake Forest Service Road. But I felt like I had to try. And unfortunately, that's as far as we got. Now, on the way home, a cop did pass us, but I wasn't going to chase him down. They have all the information that we gave. They had our number. And unfortunately, that is where everything stands so far. I have great video of the truck, of the girl. You can see the guy in the photo, or sorry, in the video. And I assumed I would receive a call at some point in time last night, and I didn't. And I stayed up till about 12 o'clock, 12:30, and you know, I have been here since 6 o'clock this morning. So I'm tired, just kind of mentally too, but that's it, guys. I just wanted to share this because I know some people might be thinking, oh, this was all, you know, that first video was created just for views. But no, this is a legit thing. And my daughter said to us last night, she's like, you know, why are you guys trying to be the hero all the time? And that's just who we are. When we see, you know, something wrong, when we feel like we could possibly do something to help, we do it. And we act, we don't really think, which is maybe not the best thing, but that's just who we are. It's who we've always been. And Cheyenne wanted to go up there again so bad. She's like, let's just go back, get gas, and head up. But at that point, I'm like, you know what? Like, what happens if they didn't go there? And it was late by this time. It was getting close to 10. It'd be like searching for like a needle in a haystack. And maybe they didn't even go up the Jones Lake Road. I don't know. But what I do know is the truck is somewhat close by. I don't know if, you know, we'll do some searching in the future here. But yeah, it was frustrating. I felt like we were this close. And I do have, like I said, regret that I didn't pull. You know, I look at it now, I'm like, if I would have pulled right up to the back bumper, he was basically parked in front of the building. How much damage could he have done to the truck? But depending on how, you know, and panicked he was, how much of a threat he thought of getting caught was, that who knows what he could have done. So, yeah, it is what it is, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. So, I'll keep you updated if in the future videos, if anything, you know, comes about, if we hear anything. But as of it, that's now, guys. And I just wanted to share that with you. So, and thanks for watching this quick update. And we got some good videos coming up in the next couple days. So make sure you give those a watch because we'll be announcing our giveaway. So take care, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.